Hello everybody, Name60 here, and this is a little special entrance review for the Karate Contest 2. What is my favourite movie and why? Now, I've recently had a bit of a thought about my favourite movie, and originally it was Van Helsing, since that was a movie I saw as a young teenager, and I really love the whole gimmick of that. However, the movie quality isn't really that good, and I think I've come to a conclusion of another favourite. This is another of my all-time favourite movies. Made in 1975, kickstarted the Slasher genre, the granddaddy of slasher films, and a very brilliant classic horror film, John Carpenter's 1978 Halloween. Check it out in all its majesty. Yes, majesty. This is a brilliant film. Just cannot deny how brilliant this is. This is a must for any classic horror fans or horror fans in general. If you have not seen this movie and you love movies, what are you doing? You need to see this already. This is a classic piece of filmmaking. If you want to become a director and you want to know how to effectively direct horror movies, to use the mood and setting to create the chills, then I suggest you learn from this movie. John Carpenter is an amazing director. He has a very minimal budget, but just that small budget, and through these mostly low-class actors, he has created something of a masterpiece. He has created a timeless character that kick-started the slasher genre and just created a memorable horror character for all time, probably. It has lasted since 1978 and is now 2009, and so this is just brilliant, and I'm about to tell you why. The story is rather basic, very basic. Michael Myers, 15 years ago, and just suddenly one day on Halloween night decided to take a large carving knife and stab his sister to death. Police take him to a mental institution, and 15 years later he escapes upon transfer, and now is returning to his home village. Now he's returning to his hometown to repeat the monstrosity of killings again and again and again. Yeah, I'm just as scary as he is. Not? Yes. But even though the story is fairly basic and the plot doesn't take too many twists and turns, it's just brought to life and just builds so much on this basic concept and just created a whole genre out of this one simple concept. The story is combined with the effective cinematography and directing, because as well as the music, the brilliant use of music, because there's a lot of slow camera shots, there's a lot of panning shots, there's a lot of times where you just see Michael Myers, you see him coming after the kids have left, and a lot of tension and a lot of suddenness in the action. Coming out here, it's coming out there. You don't know where he's going to come next. Who is he going to get next? Is he going to catch the girl? Who's going to murder next? How is he going to do it? Do they realise it's him? Where's he coming from? What will he do? Why is he doing this? We don't know. That's the beauty of it. We don't know who Michael Myers is. It's just pure evil. He's just doing this because he's childlike. He is just hungry for blood. He is hungry for killing, and he manages to create this, and the actor who portrays this using a William Shatner mask just portrays it incredibly well. Slow, methodical, childlike killer who seems to take great pleasure in killing and seeing blood spilled. The acting in this is brilliant, not just from Michael Myers, but from the teenagers and from the Doctor himself, who was actually I think quite a well-known actor for the time, and he delivers the brilliant line describing Michael Myers about how his cold, emotionless eyes and he seemed to be void of any sense of reason, right or wrong, anything like that. Is just completely far gone from him, completely out of there. And the kids for that era seem quite normal, unlike the sluts that made in the remake. These kids are actually believable. Yeah, there are sexual scenes, but it doesn't dominate them. They're just high school kids, high school teenagers, talking about things they do, some clean, some not, and that kind of thing, just on a Halloween night, looking after, babysitting the kids, and that kind of thing. It's babysitting the kids, and all of a sudden the killer comes, the killer stalks them, the boogeyman comes, their worst nightmare comes true, and they are suddenly killed unexpectedly. And with all the music and all the different shots and the tension and the dramatic scenes, all how this is all played out and directed to give the right amount of shots and give the right feeling and create so much of an atmosphere and create so much of a memorable character and a memorable experience that will make you think twice about crossing the road. Or this could be anyone, this could be any sort of killer. That's the beauty of it. This could be any sort of killer. It's not like Freddy Krueger or previous like monsters who were just, you know, monster as complete fictional. This could be real. This is a chilling story. This is definitely. I've said it again. I keep saying this again. This is one of the best films of all time, in my opinion. One of the best horror films ever. The only possible downsides to this film is that some modern gore-hungry fans who are more akin to Hostel or Saw, the modern era, or the gornography of today, you know, as the movie preview critic, they might find this movie a bit empty or a bit lacking. But if you really want something something that doesn't need gore but can create a slasher film, something with a high body count and yet have a great use of directing, acting, music, and all this combined to create a brilliant atmosphere and a brilliant experience and a just overall brilliant film, this movie gets 98 out of 100. It's just a movie classic if there ever was one.